it's not pee. So we're at the base of Boulder Basin. We're just airing down. It's going to be fun to revisit this trail with totally different rigs in some cases and significantly modified rigs in other cases, and see what we find for spending the night up here. Looks like we got our first water crossing. I'm hearing that it's about 4 inches of water. But hey, this is it's not just like any 4 inches. This is an important 4 inches of water. Okay, so here we are at the super spooky cabin, and we just checked it out, and we have a rule, like you can go in there and hang out, but don't put your head in the corner because it's a little bit too much like the Blair Witch Project in there. Don't know who used to live there, but looks like they haven't been there in a while. So anyway, we're about ready to go on to about the second third of the trip. We're gonna hit the shale road. It's getting kind of late, so we may just look for a camp spot, but so far the rigs are doing great, everything's going well. So we just finished the shale road. It's getting a little dark, but we are having so much fun right now. This is just, it's not like rock crawly, but it's challenging terrain. It's off camber. There's a lot of loose rocks or some big rocks to get over. There's obstacles to get through, and the scenery is super beautiful. So I think we're all focusing on the road, even though I'm recording this right now. We're focusing on the road, but we are having a super good time. I think all the guys have a big smile on their face right now.
All right, Will's taking a creek crossing here. Yeah, dude!
So it's getting super rocky. We're now kind of driving in a creek bed. And everybody's rig's holding up. We're still having a good time. It's starting to get a little dark, so we're starting to think about how far we're gonna get tonight.
Get some coffee. You are both.
So we've got into camp last night and it was super dark. I think we got into camp around 11 p.m. or something. So we did some night wheeling, which was a lot of fun, except we couldn't really see where we were when we found a campsite. We got to a point yesterday where it's just too dark to take another super sketchy ledge road, so we decided to just find a campsite. And so this morning when the sun came up and we saw this incredible view of that sheer rock mountain, it was like such a nice surprise to wake up and see this beautiful, amazing campsite that we didn't know we were picking. We were just trying to make it up the hill.
So last night we returned to the Boulder Basin Trail. It's been a really challenging trail, but also really rewarding. We've been able to like max out like the capabilities of all our vehicles. A few times when we thought that we were stuck, we were able to make some adjustments and power through it. And all in the dark, which was pretty impressive too.
So this is Boris. And Boris was the least expensive disco in the country that supposedly ran. And our buddy Tim picked this up and made it his life's work to make this thing run again. He's got this air suspension that we think is both cool and we love to make fun of it. Every once in a while we just hear air leaking somewhere. And we all assume it's coming from Boris's air suspension. Last night was its first test. Right here. Doesn't look like much. I'll tell you what, if that rock just went a little bit deeper, that's a sidewall puncture. We both love to hate and love to love the Disco Boris here.
All right, so first, basically initial trip in the Tacoma. Felt like I may have gotten high-centered, but didn't. Fortunately, Will came to my rescue, managed to get me off of a rock. A little bit of road rash on the wheels. Got some pinstripes, but this rig earned all of it. So pretty excited about how things went last night for sure.
Today we're gonna go take a look at those roads and see what we can find. We're super excited to see what else this area has to offer. I think this is like the Junior Varsity Lake. So here we are, up here in this beautiful area, 9,500 feet, no one around. We find this. So here's my PSA. Even if it's not yours, pick it up. And if you're out with your crew, camping, wheeling, whatever, pack your trash out, please. It's not pee. Gatorade. Definitely Gatorade. We found ourselves this old abandoned cabin. Can you imagine having a cabin up here at 10,000 feet? I mean, it's a beautiful setting on this lake, but man, oh man, what would the winters be like up here? Okay, so we came across this mountain lake, and when you come across a mountain lake, you have to answer one really, really important question, which is, should you go swimming? And our answer to that is yes. So we made it up to the mine. It's impressive. I mean, there's still quite a bit that's standing from this old mine up here, and can you believe that Folks lived up here at 10,000 feet all year long. It's really impressive because it's hard. It's a hard road to get up here. Tim, how did this thing work?
So, from what I can tell, this was a trommel type system where you have these cylinders.
And as you put the ore through, there's the broader, more, the big rocks will fall through.
And as it keeps going down, it gets finer and finer. And then usually under the trommel, I believe, there's a sluice that comes down.
This says it's a boiler. I don't know what the boiler's for, but boiling. So, came out of the trommel, out this way, and you got your, whatever they're mining up here, gold or...
Love.
Well, I lost a little bit of plastic on Boris, some of this protective paneling just popped off.
How do you think it happened?
I think I hit a tree. Are you okay, JP?
Well, we think we're laughing in joy with you.
Oh my God. Going back on. Boris alone. Leave him alone.
You need a ratchet strap?
He's got feelings, It's on. I just checked it.
And so now we're just going to figure out what to do with the afternoon. We've got a lot of time, and I know that we're going to do something that's going to be equally as cool as we've done so far. So this is JP doing a little rock crawling to Phil Collins playing on the radio. So we're heading back down the trail right now, and we're just coming to the shale road, which is kind of a marker in the trail. Once you reach the shale road going up, things get serious. Once you pass the shale road going down, things get a little easier. So far so good, and really excited to see where in the heck we're gonna end up tonight.
Back here before. So, I don't know, we can keep going a little bit and see what we can find, or just turn around.
Well, we had a great night at this campsite that we found, literally at the end of the road. Today we're gonna drive back home, but we're gonna do it the hard way, or the fun way. We're going to do some off-roading on the way back home, and then our weekend will be over. But this has been a fantastic trip, really good friends, really awesome scenery. All the rigs performed super well. So if you liked the video, please press the like button. If you wanna see more, please press subscribe, and until then, we'll see you on the trail.